You don't notice the moment it happens. There isn't a loud breakup, no dramatic argument, no final goodbye that feels like the end. It's quieter than that. One day, you realize you're no longer waiting for messages. You don't feel that tight pull in your chest anymore. The same things that once mattered don't reach you now. And that's when the fear starts. You ask yourself, what happened to me? Why don't I care like I used to? Did something inside me break? But what if nothing broke? What if your mind simply learned something it never wanted to learn? There was a time when you cared deeply, not casually, not halfway. You felt everything, intensely. You gave attention, patience, loyalty. You over-explained, you over-tried, you overstayed. You believed that if you showed enough care, things would work out, that if you loved honestly, you would be met with honesty, that effort would be returned. And maybe at first it felt that way. But slowly something changed. Your care wasn't matched, your feelings were minimized, your needs were postponed again and again. You told yourself it was fine, you understood, you adapted, you stayed quiet. Because caring people don't leave easily. They wait, they hope, they give one more chance. Until one day, hope turns into exhaustion. The human mind has a limit. It can only tolerate disappointment for so long before it starts protecting itself. At first, the protection is subtle. You stop explaining as much. You stop checking your phone so often. You stop imagining futures that depend on someone else. Not because you stopped caring, but because caring started to hurt. Psychologically, this is called emotional withdrawal, but it doesn't feel clinical when you're inside it. It feels relief. For the first time in a long while, your chest feels quieter. You're not constantly bracing for disappointment. You're not replaying conversations in your head at night. And your brain notices this. It learns a powerful lesson. When I care less, I hurt less. That lesson stays. Even after the situation ends, even after the people change, even after time passes. Because the mind doesn't forget what kept you safe. So the next time someone gets close, something is different. You don't fall as hard. You don't open as wide. You keep a part of yourself at a distance. Not consciously, not intentionally. It just happens. You might still be kind. You might still show up, but the depth is gone. And people notice. They say you've changed. They say you're colder now. They say you don't seem as invested. What they don't see is the history behind that distance. They didn't see how much you once gave. They didn't feel how deeply you once cared. They weren't there when your emotional energy was slowly drained. This is the part no one talks about. Emotional numbness is often born from emotional overload. Caring too much without safety teaches the nervous system that attachment equals pain. So it adapts. It lowers emotional intensity. It reduces expectations. It builds walls, not to shut people out, but to keep you functional. From the outside, it looks detached. From the inside, it feels like survival. And the scariest part? You might start missing the old version of yourself, the one who felt deeply, the one who believed easily, the one who loved without calculating the risk. You wonder if you'll ever feel like that again. But here's the truth your mind won't tell you directly. That version of you didn't disappear. It went into hiding. Not because it was weak, but because it learned the cost of being exposed in unsafe spaces. Healing doesn't mean forcing yourself to care like before. It doesn't mean tearing down your defenses overnight. It means slowly teaching your mind that care doesn't always end in loss, that connection doesn't always require self-erasure, that boundaries can exist alongside closeness. Until then, your emotional distance makes sense. It's not cruelty, it's not indifference, it's not a lack of heart. It's a memory.
a memory your nervous system carries of what happened the last time you cared too much. One day, you may care deeply again, but it will look different, quieter, stronger, more selective. And that doesn't mean you care less. It means you learned how to care without losing yourself.